Okay, guys, couple things to discuss here. Preparing for Viole tomorrow or today. Actually, it's going to be during maintenance, or is it tomorrow? Tomorrow during maintenance. We should be seeing a 3.5 hour downtime, and I'm trying to figure out something. So I've done a little test. Okay, and we're going to test it tomorrow. So some of you may have thought the same thing and gone ahead and done it. So I'm going to show you how I'm preparing for this. Now, before I show you what I did here, this is the last day to finish Hwayrun's growth mission. Just so you guys are aware, you have exactly 9 hours and 40 minutes still left. As you guys can see here, I am still missing her tier 2 break here, which I have desperately been trying to get. I've had 100 summons now. I'm about to do one more, and I've had no luck. Now, the only problem I have right now is my preparation for Viole might actually end up blocking me from doing this. And here's the problem. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing. So if you go to my summon section, I've actually gone ahead and saved up enough to get my SSR plus. Now, if you go here to the SSR to the 100, it forces you to choose. So you can see here, it's forcing me to choose. So I cannot actually finish. I cannot actually finish my SSR Hwayrun. So, yeah. So don't make this mistake, okay? This is all I'm trying to say. So what happened for me is I went from here to here with no copies of her. Actually, I went from here to here with no copies of any SSR pluses, except for hats, I think, is the only one I got, randomly. So I chose the one copy of her to get her to 1 star, okay? And then I did another 100 summons and literally got 0 copies of her. And now, because I'm stuck with the situation, I can't advance any further. So what does that mean, and what am I doing with Viole? So the reason why I'm saving this is because I think there may be a chance that he might be in here. And I don't know if you guys have done the same thing or not, but just note that if you're trying to finish the growth advanced part, don't do this, okay? Don't get yourself stuck at this situation that I'm in, and now I can't actually finish it. The reason why it's so much more important, obviously, I want to get Viole. I'd rather have him as an SSR plus than go for an extra copy of Hwayrun and then get that other free copy, which is obviously really lucrative, to be quite honest with you, because she's an SS, she's a top tier unit. So it really is unfortunate that I'm stuck here. Now, other ways to get ready, just so you guys are aware, and some of you guys have obviously been saving the suspendiums. Definitely keep doing that. You can see here I'm broke because I actually tried to finish my Hwayrun, and because of that I'm stuck. But I do have 14 tickets here. We're going to get another 1,000 suspendiums, so that's going to obviously add to your list of to your quantity of suspendium to use. Also, do not forget, guys, there is great ways to get more of those tickets through trial. A lot of people are just focusing on the elemental trials, but they're not doing the actual trial of chaos, which gives you a ton of tickets, right? If you can pass them, so you can get 2 each 5 levels. So there's a great way to get yourself some tickets there. Obviously, getting yourself, this is for all free to play, by the way. The one day the daily shop gives you the free ticket there. Also, do not forget to do your storylines. You can see here I have one more left at 5-2. I just unlocked it at level 15. And that's something else I want to talk about real quick. Level 15 and the criticality of hitting level 15 and how much it's going to help your account. Okay, so first off, hitting level 15 is vital to your account because of one big reason. Okay, number one, you're going to unlock a very important part of the game that is going to help you advance even further, and that's in the Alliance shop. If you go in here and you go to the actual store, once you hit 15, this no longer is going to be the new standard. If you reset it here, I'll do this real quick just to show you guys. You now have access to S gear. Okay? S gear is now going to be accessible, and the A plus tier goes down. Now, if you can see here the difference, 6146, right, for slot 3 versus 10,000. So there's, I mean, let's find a slot 2 actually, probably would be better. Here we go, slot 2, 6,000 versus 10,000. So it's a fairly big jump. And look at the crit and crit damage rate. You're going up by 10 to 20 versus 6 to 12. Right? That's a 4% and an 8% increase. So S gear is going to be your new standard once soon as you hit 15. Now, you cannot get yourself S gear through drops until you actually hit 16. So it's going to be a little bit of a grind for you to push there. I just hit 15 today on my free to play, and I'm going to push to 16 soon. The next time I see you guys, I'm hopefully going to be close to 15 and a half, so 1520. Hopefully going to hit 16.4, and then I'm going to help you guys build 2 teams in order to complete 16 and move forward. Right now, that's going to be tough for free to play because a lot of us are currently still working on getting dupes for a second team, but don't fret. This game's about patience. It's a marathon. Remember, the tower is meant to be scaled over time, just like manga, the anime and the webtoon. So keep in mind that it's meant to be time. It's about time, right? So just take your time and don't rush. Don't worry about spending and catching up. That's not the point of the game. Like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I look at the control center and I look at the rankings, for example, and I see somebody like Answer here who's done 2460. I mean, realistically, it's incredible that he's done it. You can see a lot more people are close to 24.3 now. It's just wild to me to know that somebody has gotten to this point, but now you have one more stage coming up and then you're done again. So what do? You just got to pretty much sit there and wait and reap the rewards, I guess. But to me, that's kind of boring, not going to lie. I've been in this position before where I've been the top player in many games because of whaling. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, most of those games I quit. Free to play usually makes me want to stick around longer because it's an adventure. It's actually, you kind of feel like the heroes in the actual animes or webtoons, right? Because you're struggling. And it's all about the struggle for the most part. So three things I wanted to cover. So number one, of course, preparing for Viole, getting your SSR plus pity here. It might be a great way to do it. Of course, the downfall is you can now no longer summon, which is also a good thing because it actually may make you stop summoning. So if you're done the Hwayrun growth, you may want to actually do this because it'll force you to stop summoning and you won't be wasting your resources, especially if you have a trigger finger, right? But of course, the downfall for me is the fact that now I can't finish Hwaryun's growth. So make sure you guys are finishing the mission here. You have the last day to do it. I think it's worth it because you get an extra copy of her plus the 5 tickets. But of course, don't go ham and have the bad luck like I did and get 0 SSRs along the way, which was absolutely the worst experience I've had in this game so far. And then, of course, pushing to 15, start saving yourself some of these alliance points to push for S gear. Of course, you have to have A+ gear to help you advance to 15. It's pretty important, especially for your main DPS. But once you hit 15, guys, this is pretty much going to be your main focus. You're going to start looking at getting yourself S gear for your main DPS and your supports, and then you're going to move on and try to get your tanks up as well too. This is going to be the top gear for quite some time, guys, so don't stress about S+ or anything like that. I don't even know if that even exists, to be honest with you. It may, but don't worry too much about that gear. S is going to be your top gear for quite some time. So get to 15. Start saving your alliance points. 16 will help you get drops from the actual idle rewards for S gear, although it is rare, but it's worth it. So yeah, so that's my preparation phase, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are doing to prepare, but I don't know if this SSR plus ticket is going to work, even if Viole's even going to be in there because I got it now versus later. So I don't know if they're going to backtrack it and put Viole in that SSR pity. So before you plan to do it, if you're thinking about doing it, I will be your test dummy tomorrow. When it drops, I will do the summon for you and you guys can see if it happens. And remember, if you do get to the SSR plus pity or the SSR pity and you don't choose someone, you cannot summon. So it's a great way to stop yourself from trigger happy finger everything else in the game. All right, guys, this is Payne. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.